My name is Hernandez, and I spent 4 years in South Korea. While I was there, I worked as a tour guide for a Korean travel agency, bringing Korean university students to Australia. One of the motivations was that I had a friend in Sydney who was Korean, and he used to tell me some really good stories about Korea and how exciting it was. So I thought, why not give it a go? And I've always had an interest in languages. I'm half Spanish, half Dutch, so I pick up languages pretty easily. And so Korean just seemed to be a very challenging language. I was at Sogang University in Seoul. It's a Catholic university in the city. It's a fantastic university. The students are very friendly. They'll come up to you and sit with you in the cafeteria, start talking to you. You can join their social clubs. I was in the movie appreciation club. I also did some martial arts while I was there, and generally just having a good time with these students. I found Korean language difficult in the classroom, in a sense that with the teacher you're just learning a few phrases as you go, but I was able to speak Korean and practice it with my colleagues in the travel agency, and also with people in restaurants and in shops, etc. What got me interested in the Korean travel industry was that in Australia there weren't many Korean-speaking Australian tour guides. So once I got a job in a travel agency, I started to meet and greet students, introduce them to tours in Australia, and what type of things they could see and do while they're here. One of the things they did want to see was the Australian native animals, and go to places like Bondi Beach, try Australian food, and mainly just have a homestay experience, live with Australian family and get to know the culture. I definitely recommend an Asian language. They're so much fun to learn, and if you could get over to the country that you want to learn a language in, it's even better. You'll have a really good time learning the language. You'll learn something new about the culture that you'd never have learnt before. The way of life and the way of living over there is just so different to Australia that you will never forget your experience.